Hi guys, Snuggy here with my first video back, and if you can tell by the title, I'm going to be talking about pets, and more specifically pets that my family has owned, or as some people want to call it, enslaved. Anyway, we had a lot of pets, and if you're thinking about like only dogs, no, we're talking about like fish, probably cats as well, but anyway. Let's start off. Okay, so when I was like younger, I didn't know this until recently, but my parents owned like 10 or like 9 dogs, or well, used to. And I'm pretty sure it was only for like a year since they had so many, but they got rid of like I'm pretty sure 7 of them and kept 2, which were like probably the most well-behaved dogs, so I won't blame them for picking those dogs. But anyway, continuing on, when I was like 6 or 7, I owned a fish tank, and as most people know, a fish tank is for fish. So, if you guys didn't know that, here's a lesson on it. But anyway, my parents got me like 7 fish, and one of those fish, I forgot what they were called, but they used to clean the tank basically from bacteria, and the other fish were just like normal small little fish. But there was one of them that, killed all of them except the big one in like the span of a week. And we, as most people would do, we flushed them down the toilet. And we knew it was the fish that killed them, because I'm pretty sure they were, since that one didn't die at all afterwards until we flushed it down the toilet ourselves when it finally passed. But anyway, that big fish that cleaned the tank, we actually ended up giving it to my cousin. So I'm pretty sure he still has that fish, or it's either passed. But anyway, I'm pretty sure it was like a birthday or like a holiday. I forgot when this happened, but it was probably like 3 years ago. We got 2 cats, and one was a girl, one was a boy, and the boy actually liked to climb people. And when my mom was in the kitchen, probably looking at her phone trying to find a recipe or something, the cat actually started crawling up her leg and managed to go on top, like onto her shoulder, which was pretty funny. But he doesn't do that anymore. And the other cat, the one that was the girl, she ended up like running away after like 3 weeks. We haven't seen her since. Probably because she died. Anyway. What else is there for pets? Oh, yeah. My older sister had a hermit crab. And if you guys don't know, if you make your palm squeeze in on itself while you're holding it, it'll actually get scared and just bite, or pinch you with its claws. And my older sister told me that when I was holding it. I didn't listen, and I closed my palm a little bit, and it just pinched me in it, and I was trying to fling it off, and it was just sticking onto me, latched on, so it was flinging around. But I don't really remember what happened afterwards. I'm pretty sure it fell off, and we put it back in its tank. But that's basically all. But there's this one dog that we just got, a German Shepherd, and one of my friends watches my videos, so he probably knows what dogs this is. And if you guys don't know, we got him probably when we got him when he was 6 months, I'm pretty sure, and he was actually born on 9/11, so that's pretty neat. But anyway, so I don't know if you guys know, but German Shepherds, usually they get really big in the span of 2 years. But Bowie started growing really fast, and then he stopped now. But that's because we learned that he was a search and rescue dog when we brought him to a kennel, since we're going to Las Vegas. But I thought that was a cool fact, because my mom now wants to train him to be a search and rescue dog, and as well as to like volunteer for help. So, well, as a volunteer for a rescue dog, but she kind of stopped on the training. I don't know why. I'm pretty sure it's because we got pretty busy. But anyway, we also, one of the dogs that we had from all the 9, like her name, she was a golden retriever, but she was like a really nice like golden brown. So it's probably the name golden retriever, but usually golden retrievers are like completely blonde. That the dog we had was like a brownish gold, so it's kind of nice when she'd go outside and it'd get a little lighter from the sun. Anyway, she used to roll around in the grass, and at the time we lived in a house with a porch, like a stone porch, and as well as like a hill where I actually went sweating, like, no, not sweating, but in the in the winter, me and my neighborhood friends would go sledding down that hill, and there's this one part where it's like a small little dip, and then it just goes straight up as another hill, and I went down it so fast I actually flew into the like trees. I'm glad I didn't hit any of the trees. All I remember is like landing in this small little open patch, and just my sled buried in snow while I'm still on top of it. But anyway, our dog Roxy liked rolling in grass, since that's what most dogs like. It scratches them basically. And when she would do this, sometimes if she starts at the top of the hill, she'll just start rolling down the hill. And the hill going off our stone porch is actually pretty like long. So she would usually make it to our like trampoline maybe, or a fire pit out there. But that's really all she did when she went outside. And I remember when I was at that age, I thought that she was like bathing herself, like what cats do. The only thing is that she would usually either like go to a bathroom in those areas, so I wondered if she was purposely rolling in it. I don't know why I thought that, because I know that dogs would not do that. Well, except for our German Shepherd that used to eat his own feces, which is disgusting. Oh yeah, our German Shepherd Bowie. Well, my mom let him in from like going to a bathroom outside, and she said that when he walked in, he was like petting him, or she was petting him, and he's panting, and then she knows that there was like brown all over his teeth. I don't know if you guys know what that was, but it was his own poop. So she was like, ew. And I don't remember what happened after that, but that's really all that happened afterwards. And what else could I say about some of these pets? Oh yeah, that hermit crab that my sister had. I remember her its cage. It had like this little shelter in the top left like corner, and then at the bottom like right, it had like this little like his own little pool. Like we didn't even have a pool at the time, even though we had like enough room in our backyard to put a pool there. But this boy, an animal that could only live for like 2 years, got his own pool. I don't see that fair. But anyway, I'm pretty sure, as well as that, when we had the fish, or when we owned the fish, like, I started getting sad over them, and I'm pretty sure, like, I think it was my cousin when he came over, and I still had the fish. He said that the fish probably drowned, and I don't think he knows that fish don't drown. But anyway, he probably knows it now, at least. I thought that was pretty funny, and well, that's really all I have for today on stories about pets. But I'm glad you guys took the time to watch this video. I hope, well, you guys subscribe and like or leave a comment. Either one. Goodbye.